It's not your imagination. No, you're not black American. You wonder why they call you Jamaican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. No, you're not a Haitian. You wonder why they call you Puerto Rican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. They just wanna keep us down. They don't wanna see us with the crown. Judah mourneth in the gates thereof languish. They are blackened to the ground, yeah. They keep us low-key, red that and no see. It's more to you than them dreads and them gold tee. I never cut my beard, forget a gold tee. God your spirit like a goalie.
Hey, let's move on to the next article here on Four Corners News, because we bringing the news from the latest and greatest news from this week, last week, yesterday, whatever it might be. We bring it to you. Last hour. If it's breaking news, we're gonna bring it up on here. Right, hey, let's pull it. Let's pull it. So you might have seen where the anchor last week teared up. He started to cry. His name's Victor Blackwell. He started to share. Nah, he might be Benjamin. He started to share tears.
That's Judah Camp. Baltimore. That's Judah.
Yeah, you're right. So he started to shed tears because Trump was talking bad about his city. Trump said his city's rat infested, crime infested, all of that stuff. He was calling out the Representative Elijah Cummings. And that's the dude that's been over the District of Baltimore for years, right? Ain't nothing changed. It's really gotten worse up under him. So if you didn't see that, check out Patient Shades Radio. They went over there where he was crying. He, you know how when you start to cry,
your lip starts trembling.
He started doing all of that, right? So Donald Trump didn't stop there. He went and got it. He went and got all of you sleep black people's favorite leader out there, a civil rights leader. He went and got on him too. He called him out.
Who that? Jesse? Oh yeah,
Al Sharpton, the one with the perm. Pull that article up. Pull that article up. Reverend Al Sharpton, that is all for gay rights in Maryland.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Reverend. Pull that article up, Al Sharpton.
Reverend.
All right.
Where we at?
Brother said, oh.
Oh, yes, the next article. Oh. All right, read that for us, soldier.
Trump trash talks con man Al Sharpton.
Dang, Trump called him a con man. Hey, I would say Israel been saying that for years about Al Sharpton.
Yep. FBI agents.
We've been called him a con man to the black people.
Yep.
Ever since ever since they gave him his own show on MSNBC, it was before that, but that's when he called. I noticed he been a con man for a long time, and Trump called him out. Read on.
Trump trash talks con man Al Sharpton as Baltimore feud drags on.
Go down. Let's read some on that. Go ahead, read that for us.
President Trump, keeping up his racially charged attacks against Rep. Elijah Cummings and the city of Baltimore, found a new target Monday in the Reverend Al Sharpton, the longtime civil rights activist, MSNBC talk show host, who had scheduled an event there. I have known Al for 25 years. Went to fights with him at Don King. And Don King always got along well. Trump tweeted, he loved Trump. He would ask me for favors often. Al is a con man.
Ooh. Dang. Hey, so check this out. If Trump called him out like that, he airing him out. Trump called him out like that and let you know the favors that Al Sharpton was asking him wasn't by the book.
Right.
Those were not honorable favors that he was asking Trump for. And Trump, 25 years later, called him out, said, that dude's a con man since 25 years ago.
I'm going to tell you straight, any man that will perm his hair, I see Malcolm X, you a hustler.
You a hustler.
You ain't going to hustle me.
You're right. When Malcolm was out there conning people, running numbers and stuff like that, he did have a perm. You're right about that. You're right. Go ahead on that article. Go back on the article.
All right. He said, Al is a con man, a troublemaker. always looking for a score, just doing his thing, must have imitated Comcast, NBC, hates whites and cops.
Dang. Go ahead.
Returning to his attacks on Cummings, who heads the House Oversight and Reform Committee and has been a strident critic of the administration's border policies. Trump continued. Baltimore, under the leadership of Elijah Cummings, has the worst crime statistics in the nation. 25 years of all talk.
Ooh, read that part again.
25 years of all talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No action.
And what?
No action.
Hey, real talk. Al
is real,
Sharpton only shows up when he can get some publicity from it.
Yep.
He will march. Who? What's the one down here that died? Trayvon Martin. He showed up for that because he knew it was going to be a publicity access to show his face out there.
Right.
Any other time you don't hear from Al Sharpton.
Right.
Killing blacks killing blacks. Al Sharpton is nowhere around.
Nope.
But when a white cop kills a black kid, he's on the first plane out, and he's down here
Right.
so he can get some FaceTime.
But you see how many times Trump have pride enough to say that black people don't do nothing for their people?
Yep.
He said that about Obama, and
Right.
now he's saying about this Elijah Cummings.
Yeah.
Hey,
He said,
I
you
like
haven't
Trump.
done nothing.
I like Trump, man. He real.
He speak the
real.
truth.
He's real,
He the
man.
devil, but he speak truth.
he speak truth.
Hey, go back to that article. Finish it out. What he's saying about Al Sharpton. I got some scripts to that because he ain't lying. He ain't lying. There's a few times even in the Bible that God spoke the truth through the heathen to talk to Israel. Read that again. It says
25 years of all talk, no action. So tired of listening to the same old bull. Next, Reverend Al will show up to complain and protest.
Dang. Go ahead.
Nothing will get done for the people in need. Sad.
Dang. Hey, so this lets you know that white America is looking at your so-called
Yes,
leaders in black
yes.
America, and they say they ain't doing
They ain't
nothing
doing
for
nothing
you.
for y'all.
All you do is march. You'll be mad. You might burn down your own quick mart store, and then you Negroes will go back and punch in the clock Monday morning. Nothing will
Right.
change.
Hey, remember when Trump, before he got elected, he was trying to get the black vote by saying, "What do you have to lose?
Yeah, he did.
What do you got to lose?
Your schools are poor.
Right.
Your neighborhood is poor.
Right.
You ain't got no money.
What do you got to lose?
Your mama crazy.
What do you got to lose? Hey, go to Matthew chapter 10, verse 26, because this is what Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, any of your political leaders, Elijah Cummings, whatever they might be, this is what they've been hiding under the radar for 20-something years. Ain't got nothing done. Ain't nothing really changed at all. Read that Matthew 10, 26. See what Christ say.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known.
So it's been 25-something years that Al Sharpton been rolling up under the radar. His he got some kind of thing called like Action Network or something. He been rolling up under the radar for 20-something years. Ain't did nothing for his people, but he's the face of black people when it comes to civil rights and problems. Christ said way back when, it ain't nothing that's gonna be here that shall not be uncovered.
Right.
So even you false prophets and you what the scriptures say about you you famished leaders, you famished leaders, you ain't gonna be able to hide cause God's gonna expose you. He gonna use the heathen,
That's
he gonna
right.
use the Israelites. You gonna be uncovered.
That's right.
Our people gonna wake up out of this sleep that they in. Go to Isaiah. Go to Isaiah chapter 28, and I want to read verse 14.
Yep.
You can't hide long.
Right.
God gonna pull your card.
Don't forget them Jezebels.
Yeah, they in there too. Isaiah 28, let's read verse 14.
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
Wherefore, hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men.
Ye what?
Ye scornful men.
Your civil rights leaders like Al Sharpton. I ain't talking about the ones that was actually out there for real, putting in work.
trenches.
And to the end until, Esau set something up and took their life. They was fighting for their people. They didn't roll over and get a contract on MSNBC and was like, you know what? We gonna tone it down around here. Nah, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about you scornful ones that done rolled over and played dead now.
Right.
You scornful people. Read on.
That rule this people, which is in Jerusalem.
That's you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Read on.
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
This is what your civil rights leaders today have done. They made a covenant with death. And that death is who? It's talking about the so-called white man. You heard where Donald Trump was saying that me and him was pals.
Right.
We used to go to fights together. Him and Don King. We used to go to fights together. You made a covenant with death way back when. Go ahead.
And with hell are we at agreement.
What is hell? Hell in the Bible is captivity.
That's right.
They look at this. This is how you know that they are in agreement with us being in a lower state. Baltimore ain't changed in 20-something years.
Right.
20-something years. You mean, because I don't know what's going on, but I have never seen protests about changing the conditions of Baltimore. They ain't brought this stuff before the council or the Senate, wherever they talk about this, trying to get money coming in. I seen one article where they said it's like Trump said either 16 million or $16 billion has went to his district in Baltimore, and the place still looks like that.
Nothing. Dang. Wow. Paying off cops.
Corruption.
It's corruption somewhere in there. It says you at hell with agreement. Read on.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Read.
For we have made lies our refuge.
And they've been hiding up under lies, and God is exposing them now.
Right.
He's using the worst of the heathens to expose how weak your leaders are here in for you black Americans.
Right.
How weak they are. That they did nothing for you, and ain't nothing going to change, because the one who holds the power truly is the white man that's over top of them.
Right.
Right. Hell, I just saw an article other day. I think you posted it. Joe Biden going to meet with
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Oh,
as a
no. What's the dude? It's the socialist dude. They don't like him. Bernie Sanders.
Oh, Bernie
It was
Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. Yeah, Bernie
Older
Sanders.
but goldie.
That's our leaders. That's who Bernie Sanders going to speak to the black people. Are you kidding me?
He went to
Hey.
Cardi B.
Cardi
Hey.
B.
I'm talking about her today.
Hey, get Ezekiel 22 and 26.
Bring it out.
Get Ezekiel 22, 26. This dude is called a reverend, right? I'm going to read you a synonym of a reverend. Where we at? Oh, here we go. Deacon, divine, minister, preacher, priest, clerk. Watch this. Read that. Read verse 26.
Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 26.
Read it out.
Her priests have violated my law.
This is what you call the so-called, what they call them today?
Civil rights?
Civil right leaders. And it's crazy how ain't no coincidence they all call themselves reverends.
Yeah.
Deacons, priests.
Right.
Yeah.
If there's so many priests in the United States, why we look like this?
Yeah.
Right.
Why we so much in turmoil?
Yeah.
Everybody a
Baltimore
priest.
is rat infested.
Right, rat infested.
Crime infested.
Read that.
And have profaned my holy thing.
Read.
They have put no difference between the holy and the profane.
That's why they don't teach the commandments of God. Read on.
Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean.
Watch this, verse 27.
Verse 27. Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves, ravening the prey.
That's why they can't wait for a Negro to be killed by Edomite.
So they can show up.
So they can show up and make that money.
Yeah.
Read on.
Money.
to shed blood.
Watch this.
And to destroy souls
Read.
to get dishonest gain.
Con man.
That's a cold precept there.
That's a cold
To get dishonest gain.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Damn.
That's a cold precept.
Hey, for 20-something years, he been getting dishonest
Honest
gain.
gain,
And Trump done called him out now. Now the radar's on him now. You're a con man. Al
Right.
Sharpton.
And the crazy
Bobblehead.
thing about it, you can't even lie about it. Give me Sirach chapter 13 and verse 15. Watch this. Sirach chapter 13 verse 15. But it's crazy that all the brothers from the civil rights movement are conning people now. Majority of them.
Yeah.
So if you weren't assassinated or thrown in prison, I can't trust you.
There you go.
If you weren't assassinated, if you ain't, I got to see your record. If you ain't thrown in prison or assassinated, can't trust you, bro.
Can't trust you. You done did something to make a covenant with death to last this long.
Because the one sister that was with the Black Power movement, light-skinned sister that was
Angela something.
Right.
I know you talking
Look
about.
what she doing now. She ain't doing nothing.
She's a teacher. She's a teacher at a college somewhere. She's a professor.
She done let it go.
Hey, that's heavy though, man. That's heavy. So basically, what you're saying is, if you ain't being dealt the same judgment of the brothers you used to roll with,
right?
That means you were part of the people that gave the judgment.
Right.
Damn.
Yep.
He was working underneath the radar. Watch this. Read that.
Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 15. Every beast loveth his like.
Read.
And every man loveth his neighbor.
Now watch this. Read this next part.
All flesh consorteth according to kind.
How come a reverend was hanging with Don King? We know he been hustling this fighter since day one. We seen all the Rockies. We know about Tyson. We know who y'all talking about.
That's a good point. So you got a reverend hanging with Don King, who's a known con man, and then both of them are hanging with Trump, who we know is a con man.
The devil, the Bible speaks.
The devil, the Bible speaks.
Right.
Con man since way back
25 years.
25
Walk like
years.
a duck, quack like a duck. Yes, a duck.
He said, hey, Trump said, the Republicans are so stupid. If I was to run as a president, I would run as a Republican. That was 20 some odd years ago. He said they're so dumb and so stupid, I will run as a Republican to get the office. Look what he did.
He did.
Ran as a Republican.
That's a hell of a con man. He conned America into making. He went from a reality TV show and a real estate agent to being the president. You can't get no more con man than that right there,
That
boy.
boy cold.
And he called out the number 2 con man, Al Sharpton. Said, "You a con? Ain't nothing getting done."
I taught you everything you know, Al Sharpton. What you talking about?
And you gonna say something about me?
Put respect on my name.
I remember them favors you was asking me 25 years ago to get
probably
where
got
you
it
are.
recorded.
I'll air your ass out. That's what Trump said to
It's
it.
some secrets. It's some
secrets.
skeletons in the closet.
Right.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. And our children too. We have repented. How are you? People want to know who's the king.
Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.